What's up guys, I'm Akila. Welcome to my channel. Like usually I don't start off my videos like this, like barefaced, but today we're gonna be doing like a walk down memory lane. I'm gonna be using products that used to be like my favorite holy grail products, but I no longer use them. If you want to walk down memory lane with me and see if some of my faves were your faves too in the past, please keep on watching. Last night I went through like my makeup stash and I pulled out all of the products that I can remember that used to be my favorites. I even looked at some old videos, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. For primer, I used to love the Becca Ever Matte Poreless primer because like I was so oily, like it was like disgusting. I was such an oily person. I still am, but I don't really need my makeup to last the way I used to. Like when I was going to school and spending hours on campus, this primer really helped me, but I don't really need such a heavy duty primer. But I used to like focus it on my nose area and my chin and my forehead because that's where I get oily the most. I usually do my eyebrows first, so let's do eyebrows. I used to love to use the Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade medium brown. I really don't remember how I used to do my brows using the pomade, so wish me luck. Don't mind my mirror, I need to be able to see. I'm using the Anastasia 7B brush. Like I bought this recently and I wasn't even using the pomade anymore, so this is going to be like my first time using it. Okay, after like going so long without using the pomade, like I do see why I used to like it. I feel like this brow came out perfect and this one came out a little darker and more opaque than I like my brows to look. And then now after like kind of messing it up, I kind of have to go back and fix it with concealer, which is something that I don't really do anymore to my brows. Like I'm so good with the pencil that like I don't have to correct my brows, but I'm definitely gonna have to go back over them. Back in the days I also used to color correct, and I used to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour palette. I remember when everybody had to have their hands on this palette, and I got mine's at like, I think the sticker's still on it, Marshalls for $19. After all the hype was over with, that's when I finally got my hands on it. And I'm going to use the peach shade to color correct. If you're using cream products like this and it's kind of hard and tough for you to like use the product, you could take an oil that's, you know, that you use on your face. This is vitamin E, and I just drop one drop and mix it around, and then from there it should be easier to apply. See that? It just goes on so much more smoothly after you do that. Okay, for foundation, this is still one of my favorite foundations, but I don't use it as much anymore, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless, and this is in the shade Classic Tan 335. The only thing this needs is like a pump, but yeah, I put some on the back of my hand. You don't really need that much. And I'm gonna use a flat top kabuki. This one's by Morphe, and this is the Y6 brush. I've been wearing this foundation since 2010 or 11. My favorite concealer from a few years ago was definitely the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I have so many of them. Anytime there was a sale, I always picked up a new one. And I was also looking for like my favorite shade for multiple places because I used to contour with it, and I used to like conceal and brighten with this concealer. For under my eyes, we're gonna use medium dark 36. This is a good concealer, even though it doesn't do what I need it to do anymore, especially if you don't have creasy under eyes like I do. And the applicator is so smooth and so soft. Now that I know better, I'm going to use that technique that Jackie Anna taught us to like let the concealer set for a little bit under your eyes So maybe I might see a difference if I do that. I think I'm going with one more layer, like directly under my eye. I'm also going to cream contour with this concealer as well. I don't feel like going back into that ABH contour kit. This is Deep 70. I'll try to leave the new shade numbers down below in the description bar because I know they changed the name of the shade. It's such a creamy concealer. I really like that. Okay, like under my eyes kind of look a little crazy, but it might not look crazy to you guys. Before I fell in love with Laura Mercier, I was using the Sasha Buttercup, which I no longer have, so I'm just going to use the Laura Mercier and pat out under my eyes. Like, it looks kind of crazy, and that's why I don't use this concealer anymore. But I have so many friends and family members that love this concealer, so if you don't have creasy under eyes, like I said, like this will work perfectly for you because it is pigmented. It's just the formula just falls in my fine lines and creases really badly. I'm not really having fun right now with my makeup. It's like some of these products I can see why I no longer use them anymore. And okay, we're gonna bronze. For bronzer, I used to love the e.l.f. Cosmetics like bronzer duos, and this is in Turks and Caicos. I only use the dark bronzer side. I never really use the light side. This is supposed to be blush, but I don't know for who. Like, this is my favorite bronzer brush. I still use it to this day. To this day, and it's the e.l.f. complexion brush. But this is a dark bronzer. Oh my gosh, and it's like red. Oh, Keela, what was you doing? Wow. To set my foundation and to like mesh everything together, I used to use the MAC mineralized skin finish in medium dark. I don't really think this is my shade. I feel like it's probably like a notch or two too light, but this is what I used to use, so let's go in. Now I currently use the Sephora Micro Smooth, which is pretty much the same thing as this one, but I got the Sephora one in my shade. I don't like how my makeup looks up close. It looks cakey and separated. So to help remedy that, I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus, and I've been using Fix Plus for a very long time. This is still my favorite setting spray. Back then I used to use the Fix Plus, and I used to also use the Urban Decay, what is it called? Yeah, I used to use the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, but I don't really have a bottle of that right now to use, and I mostly use that because I was fighting my oily skin. But yeah, right now the Fix Plus is still my favorite. This eye, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's so creasy, and the foundation just looks okay. Now I'm going to use my favorite blush. I still use this, is the MAC Ambering Rose blush. Like, I really wish I could fix under my eyes, but I know if I touch it with a sponge, everything is just going to come right off. Okay, let's go ahead and do my eyes. My favorite eyeshadow palette back then, because I can't remember using anything else but this palette, and it's the ColourPop Double Entendre palette. I wasn't much of an eyeshadow girl back in the days maybe because I wasn't really good at it. So I still don't think I'm that good at eyeshadow, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a go. I'm way better than I used to be. We're gonna start off with this brown shade right here. Okay, it's called Teddy Bear, and in this color I'm going to be applying to my crease and patting it in. It's kind of patching up, and that's because I forgot to set my eyelids. Now I'm going to use this beautiful reddish brown shade called Hard, and I'm gonna put that on top of the brown shade just to like add some warmth. And I'm going to use this metallic shade right here called Draft. I'm going to go into it with a wet brush. I'm going to use this other metallic shade called Uninhibited, and I'm going to put that like right in here. Let's pat that in. Back then my favorite eyeliner was the e.l.f. gel eyeliner. I still really like this gel liner. I would recommend it if you're good at using gel. I'm also going to take the gel liner and put it on my lower lash line as well. And if you've seen any of my old videos, my favorite lash was the Lily lash in Miami. I still wear it from time to time, but I don't wear it as much as I used to. But it's definitely like my favorite high-end pair of lashes. While my lash glue dries, we're gonna go ahead and move on to highlighter. I can't really think of a highlighter besides the Becca, what is it, Opal from back in the days. This is a small one, and that's the only thing I could remember, because like after this I moved on to the Master Chrome. I guess there was a few highlighters from ColourPop that I used to like, but I can't remember the name of them. Yeah, now I wouldn't use that. That looks kind of light. Especially with all the gold I have on my eye, like that looks a little chalky. Okay, we're gonna go back. Like my favorite liners were the ones by NYX. This is in the shade Cappuccino. Yeah, now I wear my lip liner just a tad bit darker, but I think this could pass. My favorite like lipstick was the Boys Town lipstick by ColourPop. I used to love this so much. The only bad side about this is that the color's discontinued, so you can no longer pick it up, but this is my favorite. See, like with this look, I feel like my lip liner needs to be darker. Yeah, so I'm gonna use ColourPop's BFF4. Let me put on my eyelashes because I'm still not liking this look. This is my final look using my old favorites. I think all together the makeup looks pretty, but like there's certain things that if I wanted to go in and nitpick about, I could see definitely why I don't use some of these products anymore. For other YouTubers that do beauty videos, I would also like to see you guys go back and use some of your old favorite makeup products, because I think that's kind of funny to see what we used to like compared to what we like now. So yeah guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like to see more videos like this, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.